What's up guys, Dan here, welcome to another FIFA 13 career mode with Athletico Madrid. This is the second episode and at the very start of the season, this is September now, we are going into the game against Vallecano. I was disappointed with the amount of wins from the last game and the amount of goals we scored and the amount of goals we conceded, but to be honest I hope we score more this episode. We have got the players to score it. We've got Falcao, Fabregas, Maicon Liete, Adrian, so it's not going to be a difficulty, and conceding goals up we've got the likes of Santana, Felipe Luis in our squad to stop the goals. Starts off in the 5th minute, we do score a very nice goal with Adrian. He is a very good player and very reliable indeed. His pace is alright and his finishing is just exquisite. That was a nice finish, off balance as well, so proving he can score goals in every situation. One difficulty with him is his left foot is quite bad, but if you go onto his right then you're sorted. Not much else happened in the first half, so in the second half we move on, and in the 51st minute unfortunately we do concede a goal. Jordi Amat managed to get ahead of my defender and just head it over the keeper as well. We probably either should have saved it, or the defender should have got ahead of him and headed it away, but unfortunately that didn't happen, so I don't know what I could have done to stop actually myself, but they scored basically, and we just go on and try and score as many times as possible, but the keeper was on good form. That was in the 60th minute, and again we get another corner. We try and put it in the mix, and a nice header which gets past the keeper this time. Mario Suarez is a very good player. I recently introduced him into the squad and I'm going to keep him in, to be honest. He works well with the likes of Fabregas and Isco, and he just is a very good player. He scores a lot as well, so if you want him to be, and he's cheap as well I think, so if you want a good player in your team then get him. We get a free kick in a very decent position, so I decided to put it with Fabregas, as we've got some good free kick stats, and I could have chosen Adrian for the power, but to be honest I stayed with Fabregas, and it was from 23 yards out. We could go for the shot and we get very lucky, it rebounds off the keeper into the goal, so at least we're winning though. We got a win under the belt. Luck helps us on our side, so at least it's not against us. If we can do this more often then that will be good for the episodes, and for the people that watch career modes, I hope you like this. I am trying to bring it out weekly, but recently I did move house, so yeah, I'm sorry about last week's disappearance of episodes, but this week I have got you coming out, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this. It was in the 67th minute, they were passing it around well. They were passing it around like I couldn't stop them, to be honest. And the free balls they were doing like that to stop my lead, and I don't know how they did not score then. They hit the bar, and to be honest my defence were completely out of it, out of position, and I was very lucky not to concede. Moving on into the 77th minute, they have a very nice through ball which they do take the chance this time. Adrian Gonzalez did place it under the keeper, and I don't think he could have saved it, but it would have helped if my defenders made a better covering run to stop the run of him to score. But it is still 3-2 to us, and I'm very happy with the win which we did. We got goals in the first and second half, and we maintained our lead, so I was happy with that, and the defenders seemed very good that game, but unfortunately we still conceded 2, but to be honest, if 3 points is 3 points and we managed to win, so yeah. Going into our second game we play Real Valladolid. They have Oscar, I think that's a Chelsea one, but I wasn't too sure at the time, but to be honest I don't know why, if it was him, I don't know why he would have signed for them. They also had a very decent side and were strong behind the ball. In the 13th minute they do, with Javi Guerra, go through, and it was a nice ball from Oscar, and it was a very well placed finish into the goal. I don't think I could have stopped that, and to be honest, if we're going to concede a goal we've got to come back and fight for the win, otherwise that's going to be the season over if we're just not going to fight for a comeback. And in the 21st minute there was a lucky deflection into our player. Isco passes it around and we get a lucky break again. Fabregas has a shot and a lucky break again, and Mario Suarez finishes it off. So we got some very lucky deflections and blocks then to help us score a goal. But again, luck's on our side. I'm not going to complain if we have luck, and we scored. So it is a draw at this point in the match, and plenty of time to score again. I hope you enjoyed my squad builders, which have recently uploaded to my channel. I am nearing 450 subs. I just recently hit 440. I am hoping to get back into the uploading daily, and yeah, what a save that was from Courtois. I probably will extend his loan again, as he is such a good player, providing those saves are exquisite. Using that word again, and Falcao produces a very good save from the keeper, but he parries it out to Fabregas, who managed to work it around and does a mini bicycle kick into the goal. It was a nice finish basically, and Falcao was unlucky not to score, but we got another goal, and I was happy at that point. It was quite an off finish, but a goal's a goal basically. In the 46th minute, we do a nice through ball, and Adrian has a very nice goal. It goes, again, off balance. That's another off balance shot, and it goes into the side netting. Cutting back and nice dribbling to get around. It was a nice cutback and finish. So we were winning 3-1, so it was quite comfortable at that point, and we were playing the ball around nicely. Unfortunately, giving the ball away to them, and they take the chance, and through on goal is Bert, and passes it through to Javi Guerra again, and he managed to finish it again. So he's a decent player, but I think I should have stopped it and not given it away in the first place. But to be honest, we are still winning 3-2, and to be honest, I hope we get another goal, which makes the lead more comfortable. Moving on to the match, in the 79th minute, our defenders stop the ball very nicely. Fabregas brings the break, and Isco does a nice ball into Falcao, who then plays it back to Isco. Isco's running right down the flank and right down to the byline, puts a very quick ball into Fabregas, and it's a very nice finish. So very good teamwork from Athletico Madrid there to score a goal. I was happy with that goal. It was very good work from Isco. He has been a good signing, and I hope you enjoyed that goal. It was a good finish from Fabregas, a striker's finish in the right place at the right time. Isco then does another through ball, which is very good. Adrian has some very nice dribbling, dropping the shoulder, and again putting a lovely finish across the keeper. I'm not going to have much in-game menu this episode, as I haven't done much in the trading sort of thing. It's just been matches, so I hope you enjoy the matches and not just the buying of players. It was a lovely finish. I was very pleased with how he got past the defenders in a tight situation and managed to slot it past the keeper. That was it for that match. We won 5-2, so that's the second win of the episode. We're just up 6 points from this game, from this episode, and I was happy. We were on good form, proving nice football, scoring nice goals, and beating good teams. So yeah, I don't think Real Valladolid could have beaten us. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm wrong. But Javi Guerra was the only threat to my goal, and he managed to score twice. So just closing down the threat from the other team is what we need to focus on. Coming up, we find out that Santana does have a 3-week injury, which I was very disappointed about, because he is one of the main defenders. But to be honest, we've got to give other players in the squad a chance, and we put Diego Godin in. He is a decent centre-back, and to be honest, we've got to work with it as Santana's out. Going into the last game against Malaga are a very good team, and we have Isco in the team who used to play for them. We bought them in a summer transfer window. They do have some good players, and we knew from the very first whistle that it was going to be a very hard game. And to start us off in the 3rd minute, they were doing some very nice football, counter-attacking, putting the vital pin passing, and they do score with Buonanotte, I think that's how you pronounce it, into the 4th minute, and we conceded. I was quite disappointed, but to be honest, again, fighting back is a opportunity, and I was quite annoyed with that point. So Malaga 1-0 up, and yeah, coming through, they do nice football, counter-attacking, and we do give it away in the box, and they are very unlucky not to score. We are very lucky. Luck is still on our side, but to be honest, they should have scored, and we should be 2-0 down early on. In the 42nd minute, Malaga are a very good side at passing the ball around. They were on the attack and just doing everything that I couldn't, basically. Doing the passes that I didn't expect, and again a very good save from Courtois. He is a very good player, and I'm definitely going to be keeping him. In the 63rd minute, after the second half, they still were playing the ball round. It was just all at Malaga, and I couldn't do anything about it. But I was very annoyed at that decision for a penalty. I thought it was a fair tackle, but obviously the ref didn't, and I had a penalty against me. Joaquin stepped up to take it, and to be honest, his penalties are good, and I was expecting them to score, and they did. It was a nice finish in the 68th minute, and I was 2-0 down. I was still annoyed with the ref at this point, and to be honest, it was a bad decision, and if he hadn't done it, then it would have been given me more chance for me to get a comeback, but it was looking unlikely at this point, and yeah, it was just a disappointing decision from the ref, because my guy got the ball. Malaga again playing the through balls, but to be honest, we managed to stop them that time, and we got a bit of a counter-attack, but again Malaga stopped. It's Malaga, and the way they passed around was impossible to defend. They gave 5 minutes added time at the end of the match, and Courtois managed to stop a cross and catch it on the line, because it was a decent attempt on goal. A great throw out, but to their player, it was a long throw. Godin tackles him and makes a break to Turan, to Adrian, to Falcao, and then we're through on goal here. And Falcao cuts back inside, and it was a nice finish. In the too late to score and get a comeback. I'm sorry if you can hear a nice cream fan, it's just outside. Almost on purpose to disrupt the commentary, but a lovely finish from Falcao. He is very reliable. And that is the end of this episode. Michael Niete is happy at the club. He's on decent form. He hasn't scored as many as I was hoping to. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. 3 games played. We are currently in 9th place in the league, which is good. And we have won 2 of the 3 games that were played. The defence didn't concede as many goals as last episode. That we were moving up the table quite quickly and scored some nice goals. But unfortunately that injury to Santana was a negative, and we lost 1 game still. So yeah, that is the end of the episode. Please like and subscribe, and cheers for watching.